Congratulations, you got the job. You beat 200 other equally desperate souls for the privilege of spending half your waking life pretending to care about quarterly KPIs. Welcome to the modern-day plantation. We just call it the office now. Meet Alex. Just an ordinary human with an overpriced college degree, massive student loans, and a soul that used to be alive until he met his first mandatory Monday morning meeting. Alex once dreamed of changing the world. Now, he changes PowerPoint slide fonts so the boss feels synergy. If you relate to Alex, congratulations again. You too might be a corporate slave. Day one at the job is magical. You wake up early, iron your shirt, Google how to introduce yourself professionally. You tell your parents, Mom, Dad, I'm going to climb the ladder, become CEO by 35. Fast forward 1 week, you're Googling how to fake a fever believable enough to skip the daily stand-up call. Spoiler, you can't. Now, let's talk about the boss. There's always that one manager who says, we're a family here. Translation, you'll work weekends for free and say thank you for the exposure. If you're lucky, they'll micromanage your lunch breaks too. Alex tried to eat a burrito once, got a Slack ping mid-bite. Hey, quick call. The only thing quick was Alex's will to live. Then there's Linda from HR. She'll organize a fun Friday team bonding session where you pretend to enjoy stale pizza and awkward small talk with people you actively mute on Zoom. Or there's Bob from sales. Bob does nothing but takes credit for everything. Alex once found Bob napping in the restroom. When asked about Q2 targets, Bob said, I'm manifesting them, bro. Bob's still employed. Alex still can't afford therapy. Payday. The brief moment you feel rich until rent, student loans, credit card bills, and that one overpriced Starbucks run assassinate your paycheck within 48 hours. By the third of every month, you're back to instant noodles, praying HR doesn't forget your reimbursement again. But hey, you get free coffee at the office, black, burnt, and soul-crushingly bitter. Just like you. Corporate life is basically a never-ending series of meetings that could have been one single email. Alex attends 9 meetings a day. Half are about setting up future meetings. One time, he suggested, can we maybe just send an email? Next day, he was added to another meeting titled, How to Improve Meetings. There is no escape. So, why does it suck to be a corporate slave? Because by the time you wake up, it's too late. But hey, at least you have memes and me. Subscribe, share this with your fellow slaves, and remember, your boss isn't family. Quitting is. See you in episode 2. Bye! Wait, you're still here. Couldn't log off, huh? Classic corporate habit. Can't switch off, even from complaining about work. Fine, you win. Let's peel back more layers of this beautiful corporate onion. Warning, tears guaranteed. First up, the calendar invite from hell. Ever accepted a meeting titled Quick Sync, only to realize it eats your entire afternoon? Next thing you know, it's dark outside, and you haven't touched real work since breakfast. And the best part? Half the people are on mute, camera off, probably cooking noodles while you pretend to care. Now, let's talk about status update emails. The endless just checking in on this chain that exists solely to ruin your day and push deadlines you already forgot. Meanwhile, your LinkedIn feed is a graveyard of humble brags. That one colleague who writes, I'm humbled to announce, every week. Bro, we get it. Nobody cares. And oh, the performance improvement plans. Corporate's sweet way of saying, we're firing you soon, but we want you to suffer first. Let's not skip the weird, forced wellness initiatives. They cut your bonus, but give you free yoga classes in the break room. Nothing says healthy like downward dogging between budget reviews. Or those insightful webinars HR loves on managing stress, scheduled smack in the middle of a stressful workday. And when you try to apply your new mindfulness tricks, you get a Slack ping, hey, can you jump on a quick call? Sure. Let me just pause my meltdown. And the food? Don't be fooled by the break room snacks. Last time you checked, the free biscuits expired in 2019. But you'll still eat them, because unpaid overtime pairs well with stale carbs. And yes, there's always that one over-enthusiastic coworker who says, guys, let's crush this quarter. Relax, Tyler. We're crushing our souls, not the market. Who could forget annual appraisals? Ah, yes, where your manager tells you how valuable you are, right before giving you a 3% raise that doesn't even cover inflation. We see great potential in you. Sure, Bob. So much potential you won't pay for my parking spot. Then there's the open office plan, sold as a modern, collaborative dream. Reality? It's an echo chamber for Bob's loud phone calls and Sarah's never-ending sniffles. And every time you try to concentrate, a wild coworker appears. Got a minute? No, I don't, Kevin. Nobody does. Let's not forget the corporate buzzwords. Synergy, bandwidth, touch base, circle back. If I had $1 for every time someone said leverage in a meeting, I'd have enough to retire next week. So if you're nodding along, congratulations, you're one of us, willingly or not. Don't worry. In the next part, we'll dream together about sweet, sweet freedom, or at least faking an emergency to skip Friday's all-hands meeting. Stick around. All right, Corporate Gladiator, final round before you crawl back to your inbox of doom. So how do you escape this modern-day prison? Well, you don't. But here are some survival hacks. 1. Fake enthusiasm. Nod aggressively on video calls. It confuses management and they'll leave you alone. 2. Master the I'm about to speak face in meetings. Keeps you off the radar without ever saying a word. 3. Block your calendar with fake appointments. Call it deep work. Use that time to nap or scroll memes about corporate life, like this one. And finally, remember, the paycheck is temporary, but the memes are forever. If today's rant helped you cope for 5 more business days, I've done my job. Subscribe, share with your fellow cubicle zombies, and comment below, how do you survive your boss's motivational emails? This was episode 1 of Why It Sucks to Be a Corporate Slave. Episode 2 drops soon, even if HR blocks my Wi-Fi. Stay broke, stay caffeinated, and remember, your resignation letter is just a Google Doc away. Bye.